winter time. And here I am at the Somerset Resort having a cup of coffee, getting out of the house, getting away from hustle, bustle of kids and dogs and kids, and I love them all and I love being with them, but it gets really loud and really hectic, and I can't think and I can't be creative because I'm busy being creative managing them. So I just want to show you where I'm hanging out today. It's really pretty. I'm going to have an eggplant rotatini. It's really good. And it's not busy here, so we can really have a minute to just talk and get caught up. So I posted something on my Facebook wall that I thought was, personal, because it was, and I had nowhere to turn. I was feeling really so lonely, because I felt like no one could really understand what I was going through, and I didn't want them to. and I knew people had it so much worse, and I wanted a private moment to just ask for help. I didn't want to have to say, what the problem was, or why I needed their help, or why I needed their prayers, because I just wanted them to think, I'm in a tough spot, and please just think of me and say a prayer for me, send me a blessing. And it really helped. I mean, I was really low, just a lot of family things just pounding down at me at once, and a lot of it stemmed from, reaping what you sow. And in my youth, I planted a lot of chaos and a lot of things that wouldn't be helpful to me today. So you have to face them and deal with them brave, strong, and with belief you can get through it with God's help. So that's what I had to do. And I knew prayers work. I mean, they do work. So I knew asking for my Facebook friends' prayers helped. 63 people actually commented on that and said they would pray for me. And you don't know how much that means to me. I know some people get more, some people get less. But to me, 63 is a big number, and it made me feel really good. So, if you have friends on Facebook and you've been praying for them when they ask for their prayers to be heard, and loving them and helping them and being positive with them, if you do have a stressful situation that you just don't know how to deal with, and you know that it's beyond your control to deal with it, ask your friends for help. And prayer has a strong, strong power. I have not done training in a long time, because one of the things I found is that people get into training mode and not doing mode. And you even get into training people mode. And eventually that has to stop too. You actually have to become creative and create content that's just not about training. And so that's where I'm at right now, because it's a lot more fun. Training is okay at first, and it's a lot of fun at first, and everyone should do training, But there has to become a time where you don't do training anymore, you don't learn anymore, you take a break, a 2-week break, a 1-week break, and just create. Think and create. Think and create. So did I think this one through? Maybe not as well as I should, but the reason I made it is because I had a minute of peace. If I get a minute of peace, I'm going to use that minute to express myself, express what I've been going through, express my feelings, and let you know that things do get better. Things get worse, things get better, things get worse, things get better, things get worse, things get better. And all you can do through that process, thank you, is to accept it and laugh, watch a funny movie, and then create something that you think that you learned through that process that may be helpful to others. What I learned through this process, asking my friends for prayers during a tough time, helped. Not necessarily discussing what the details of my problem help too, because the details, you lose control when you start talking about the little details. You kind of lose control. As long as you can just let yourself concentrate on what outcome you want instead of on the details that you're in right now, you can grow. I just talked to this guy, my ex-husband, and he sounds just like his mom now, because one of the things she always had a problem with was somebody's watching me, you know, I can't do this, I can't do that. And thank you so much. Perfect, thank you. And there is my eggplant rotatini. Doesn't that look good? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat it. And just being told everything's impossible and believing it. And that's where he's at, you know. He believes everything's impossible and he can't do anything and he has no control and he's given up his power, and it's so sad to see. And I can't buy into it, and I won't buy into it. And I didn't realize living in that environment for 6 months did have a huge toll on my belief on what was possible and what wasn't possible. No more. No more. And I also understand, and you must understand, your influence is on others is bigger than you even know, bigger than you even think. That's why it's so important to create content, because if you learned a lesson of something and you think it would be positive for other people to hear about it, then you should be creating content. Alright, I'm going to eat this wonderful eggplant rotatini, and I will talk to you later.